Hi, I'm Cheryl McCook, and this is going to be my first, I guess, video diary about being a mom. So, I have 4 children. One is in heaven. I have a 21-year-old, an 18-year-old, and a 10-year-old. And so recently, my 10-year-old got sick. She is the only girl. And let me just say that the girls are so much different than the boys. Like, she is so different. The boys, I'm not going to say they were easy at all, but they were a little bit easier. Now, one of my boys basically potty trained himself. She basically potty trained herself. So that part was good, but it's just the emotional, I guess. So one of my boys had Asperger's. My girl has severe anxiety, and some days it is horrible, like so horrible. And I guess some days I feel like I'm not being a good enough mom, and that maybe if I was a better mom, she wouldn't have so much anxiety. But the doctors assured me that is not the case. That I could have been the best mom in the whole wide world and she could still have anxiety. So that does make me feel better. It doesn't, I guess, take away the hurt that I feel. I guess it's hurt. I don't know. Some days I feel like I could be doing more. But then at the end of the day, I'm so exhausted. I don't feel like I can do anymore. And for years and years, everything was all about my kids. Like, that's all that mattered, was my kids and taking care of my kids and doing everything for them. And just, I felt like there was nothing left of me until, and then my oldest son passed away. And then I really tried to just do everything. My husband at the time completely just fell off his rocker. Like, he just wasn't there anymore. He was just gone. And I felt like I needed someone, because he was my son. My husband was his stepfather, which he raised him from the time he was 4. He passed away when he was 12. And I think that's where I really started losing myself, because then it was really about my kids, because he had basically just checked out. Like, just, there was no one home anymore. So I was working, I was going to school, taking care of the two kids, until we separated. And we did end up getting back together because I almost died of the same thing that my son died of. So we got back together. My husband was still pretty much just checked out. Like, he was just there because he had to be. And I didn't feel loved. He didn't do anything with our boys, and my whole everything was all about our boys. Nothing else mattered. And maybe that's why he checked out. I don't know. Till I left again, and this time I just left everyone. Left and moved away for 6 months because I just thought I couldn't do it. I wasn't a good mom. I wasn't good enough because my husband had checked out. My son had died. I felt like I couldn't do enough for my other two boys. And I got in a horrible relationship. And got pregnant with another child, my little girl. Finally ended up ending it with him because he was just not good at all. And I guess at the time, I felt like that's what I deserved. Until one day I just woke up and I knew it's not what God had planned for me. He told me I was going to be a mother. He told me I was going to raise children. He told me that that's what my life was going to be, and I had ran away from it when it got tough. So, I moved back. I got my kids back. Started taking care of them again. Went back to school. Got a good job. My own house. I mean, it was rented. I didn't buy it, but it was mine. It was in my name by myself. And which I don't know why that surprised me, because our whole marriage, I had gotten everything myself. So I guess I always just felt like I had to have someone there. And then I realized that I didn't. It wasn't a necessity to have someone, that I had Jesus all along, and he was the only one that really mattered, and that I mattered. And I started believing in myself again. My kids have been doing great. One son, a 21-year-old, he's a manager at a restaurant, about to have his own baby. Him and his girlfriend just got pregnant. My other son has a full-time job. He goes to high school and college. He starts University of Memphis next semester. My daughter still has horrible anxiety, and some days I think we're going to kill each other. But I've learned that the bad days make the good days even better. And every day I see that my kids love me. I have a new husband now that loves me, although he's a handful in himself, but he does love me. We got a house that we bought. I feel like it's too big of a house, although we do have a room for everyone, so that's a plus. So if you ever think your house is too little and you want a bigger house, think about who's going to clean that house before you buy it. It was so much easier cleaning the little house that nobody fit in. But yeah, you have to make time for you. I now work out, which I love, makes me feel very good, helps me be a better mom. I eat better. I try to teach my kids how to eat better. They don't always like it. Well, one of them does. The other two don't. But the working out helps me mentally. Working out actually boosts endorphins in your brain and make you think you're happy. So if you're ever sad or unhappy or upset about something, go work out. Go take a walk. Go just do something. I promise you, it's not gonna take away the pain. It's not gonna somehow magically make it disappear, but it will make you feel better. And then you can start to see things more clearly, and then maybe you'll see that things aren't so bad. So I'm sure there's other moms out there that have these same feelings or have had these same feelings, and I just got a nudge at my heart to start making these little video diaries, and so I am, in hopes that maybe if it just helps one person to feel better about being a mom, then that's good enough for me. So I'm going to try to post at least a couple of times a week, and I would love your comments. I would love for you to subscribe so that you get notifications when I post, and I'd love for you to hit that like button. Let me know that you're watching, and definitely if I said anything to help you, please comment and let me know. That will help me so much to know that I helped someone. So, hope you all have a great day. Bye.